Welcome back to another Pokemon Market Monday, where every single Monday morning I post a video going through last week's sales of sealed products, rock cards, and graded cards, just so we can keep an eye on everything so you do not miss out. Today is April 1st, 2024, but before we get started, we got to thank today's video sponsor, and that is Arizona TCG. If you guys have any graded cards you're trying to sell, you're not sure what to do, and you want to get that top dollar, Arizona TCG is perfect for you. All you have to do is send them your graded cards, and that's it. They will take care of everything else. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to take professional scans of your cards. Then they're going to post on their massive weekly eBay auctions. And the craziest thing is they're charging almost the exact same amount as what eBay does. But you're on an eBay store with 100% positive feedback, with 10,000 cards sold. You don't have to deal with any of the annoying customers or shipping all these cards to all these different people. And one of the best things about this site is it's got a price checker, so you can, keep track of raw cards and PSA 10 cards. I use that all the time. So the link is in the description. Definitely check them out. But alright, let's get started. Alright, we're starting off with Celebrations. Love Celebrations. I think it's going to do really, really good down the road. I don't think anything's really moving. I think just the regular Celebrations Elite Trainer box is down a couple bucks. Down $5 maybe, $6. But otherwise, I'm watching that, so nothing else is really moving for Celebration. Next, Crown Zenith. This is what I'm buying a ton of right now. I love Crown Zenith. It's the most fun set to open, and it's the last yellow border set. It just cannot be beat. I think it also has the most illustration rares ever in a set too. So prices aren't really moving too much on this yet. I know that Crown Zenith Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box is pretty expensive, but like I said, nothing's really moving a whole lot. I also love the Galarian Bird Tins. I'm trying to get as many of those as I can. So yeah, anything Crown Zenith right now, I would definitely be picking up. Next on the list, we got Evolving Skies, of course. Now, I myself just got some ETBs, but these are now all basically $100 pretty much. Like when I looked, I think 2 days ago, it was pretty tough to find one under $100 that was like really nice. But yeah, basically anything Evolving Skies right now is just slowly moving up. We'll check the booster box. I don't think there's been any new crazy sales for that. Mid 600s. I think it's honestly gone down a little bit. I feel like a lot of them were close to that 700. Yeah, that 699 mark. 686. There's just prices all over the place, so please do your research. I'm sure you could find it for, maybe 650, 675 somewhere. But at 650, I think Evolving Skies has room to grow. This is going to be a $1,000 booster box easily. I'm even thinking about picking up a couple. It's just so expensive and we kind of missed out. But I always say you got to jump in eventually. The build and battle stadium is also going up. And the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes are getting expensive too. Build and battle box is almost $50. So yeah, good time to have Evolving Skies. I have a ton of sleeve boosters. So next on the list, we got 151, of course. Now, 151, they just had a sale at Target where it was $99 to order the Ultra Premium Collection. That is now sold out. So I think the 151 Ultra Premium Collection is just a great buy right now. These booster bundles are still a little expensive. I think they've came down a little bit. Yeah, but not much. Like 36, 39, 37. These are so expensive. But I am expecting a reprint of English 151. So, and to be honest, they're probably going to reprint ETBs, maybe Ultra Premium Collections, and booster bundles. I don't know if they'll, do Alakazam EX, or Zapdos EX. They might. You never know. So, honestly, anything 151 also that you can get around that base price. And then also remember, these little tins, they're worth different amounts. So, the Dragonite and the Arcanine are worth more than the Magneton with Ekans. So if you're picking up single tins, remember to pick up the more popular ones because they are worth a couple more bucks. There's a Gengar one too, so let's check the I want to check the regular Elite Trainer box, see if that's moving up at all. A little bit, just a couple bucks. Last sold price was $61. That's pretty expensive. That's getting up there. So definitely got to keep an eye on 151. I'm trying to get as much of that as I can. Alright, now we got some Scarlet and Violet booster boxes. Nothing's really moving here, to be honest. Temporal Forces is down a little bit. Twilight Masquerade, do not pay that price. These will all be $100 booster boxes. Especially, I don't think this set's going to be that great. I'm going to check Paldea Evolved, because if anything's moving, it's probably that. Not much at all. We're talking a couple bucks. So, plenty of time on the Scarlet and Violet booster boxes. Now, I know a lot of people don't have a lot of money for, you know, everything. But now that we're doing these Pokemon Market Mondays and we're keeping track and we're keeping an eye on this stuff, you don't really have to worry as much of this stuff, you know, going crazy and you missing out. So now you can spend your money elsewhere, like on Sword and Shield or whatever else is about to move up. And then once these start moving up, you know, I'll let you know. And then that will be the time to buy. Because, you know, these are going to stay at around $100 for a while. It's going to be a bit before these things move. Next, Sword and Shield booster boxes. Now, all of these are slowly moving up. We got to check Fusion Strike right away. So everybody's excited about 217, 239. Check some more data here. 249. Quite a few in the, you know, mid 230s right there. The 217 is a pretty good price compared to what I'm seeing. 215. Could have swore someone said there was one for like 275, but not seeing that. So yeah, Fusion Strike's still moving up, slowly but surely. All the way up. Ton of loose packs. Looks like you can get one shipped for $240 on TCG Player. So, pretty expensive. Now remember, Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars, Battle Styles, Astral Radiance, these are all on the Pokemon Center website still for $144. So if you can order from there, definitely do that. I know some people complain that sometimes your stuff gets damaged, especially if you just order one box. I always try to order the limit, but I know a lot of people can't. I know for a fact, though, if they do come damaged, the Pokemon Center will, they'll work with you for sure. I've done it quite a few times, but I've had really good luck. I've only had, 2 ETBs have a couple dings, but you never know. But at that price, I mean, compared to a $180 Lost Origin box, I'll take the chance on the $140 one from the Pokemon Center. Because you'll be shocked at how many, booster boxes just right off the bat aren't even that nice. They're pretty flimsy products. Is anything else moving crazy? Let's check Chilling Reign, since Chilling Reign is actually sold out on the Pokemon Center. Now, the last time we went through this, we had sales at $200. I seen multiple people say this is now a $200 box. Look at that, $195, $195, $195, $190, $199. So if you hunt, you could probably still get it around that $185, $190 price. Looks like you can get it shipped for $195. Yeah, 100% feedback, so not bad. I'm liking that that's not moving super fast. I think even at $190, $185, it would be okay to buy. It's such a good set. And then, yeah, everything else is pretty much on the Pokemon Center website. Rebel Clash isn't, of course, but that was super short printed. It's not the greatest set, but kind of rare. Vivid Voltage is still really cheap. All right, next on the list, we got some Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. This is for the Scarlet and Violet era. Just trying to keep a little, track on these, because these do sell out, and sometimes Pokemon Center will restock these. But I feel like this Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box is going to be so expensive, having all 3 starters on there. And it's just going up and up and up. Last sales, 82, 84, 75. So, if you want to get one of those now might be the time. But like I said, there might be a reprint. So, it's iffy on that one. Scarlet and Violet's almost $65. The Obsidian Flames, I love this one. The Charmander on here looks so great. I think this is one of the better looking ETBs. And it's down. Not much. Oh yeah, 55, 55. This is, I think, $59.99 to pre-order. So, if you can find that for 50, 55 bucks, I would definitely pick that up. And anything else looking good? Temporal Forces is still kind of expensive. That will come down. Paldean Fates. Now here are the regular ones. And I think this is the cheapest Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box right here. The Paradox Rift one here. And in my opinion, Paradox Rift is one of the best sets for Scarlet and Violet. If you do not like Generation 9 at all, Paradox Rift is better than Paldea Evolved. You got Tapu Koko, Garchomp, so many other good cards that aren't just pure Gen 9. So it's such a good set. Alright, next, the regular Sword and Shield Elite Trainer boxes. Just keep an eye on these. A lot of these are still in stock also. I mean, Fusion Strike's still 40 bucks, even though the booster box is almost 250. You can still get a lot of Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes for, you know, almost the exact same price as what they were for pre-order. So definitely don't sleep on these guys. Trying to find, here, this is what I'm trying to find. The Fusion Strike Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. You know, almost $60. This thing's still available at the Pokemon Center also. I'm definitely going to order a bunch of these. So, definitely a good time to pick up some ETBs. For anybody thinking ETBs aren't going to do good in the future, just remember, when a booster box gets to be $500 or $1,000, the market for that box shrinks. Not many people can spend $1,000 on a booster box every single day. But, let's say you want that $1,000 booster box and it's out of your price range, that $250 ETB is looking pretty good now. So always remember that. Next, Team Up. Team Up is moving up even more. So I remember this ETB was at like $480, you know, around $500. Look at these prices, $650, $650, $550 for the Elite Trainer box. And this was just like a month ago. This thing was like right around 500 bucks. And, you know, exactly the same thing. I guarantee you that Team Up Elite Trainer box has more sales than the $2,100 Team Up booster box. Like, the last sale was $23.85. That is crazy. So just imagine the amount of people that can actually afford that, you know, is a tenth compared to what the people that can afford that $500 Elite Trainer box. So, can never sleep on those Elite Trainer boxes. But yeah, anything Team Up is good. Congratulations if you guys have anything Team Up that you got at MSRP. Congrats. All I really have is I have some sleeve boosters. I think I have maybe like 12 or 13 sleeve boosters, and that's all I have for Team Up. Very disappointing. I wish I had more. But it's crazy. Everybody's saying, oh, Team Up's just stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's almost a $2,400 booster box now, so it is moving. Next, again, put this on last Monday, I think, but it's just, I know a lot of people that got a ton of these at like $80, $90. So it's the Arceus V-Star. This is a GameStop exclusive. I think it's a beautiful box. I have a few of these. I think the cards they chose to make metal were not the best. I know they're good for the TCG, but like collector-wise, it's just like a basic V, I think, and a V-Star, I want to say. So, not my favorite, but I do love metal cards. It has a pretty good pack selection. And it's a nice compact little box. So, still kind of shocking to see it move so much. Next, the Reshiram and Charizard GX Premium Collection. They do have a Pikachu version. It's Pikachu and Zekrom. But this one's doing much, much better. I want to say the Pikachu one is still around 60 bucks. But the last sale for this one, the last two, was $85. You know, it comes with 10 booster packs, some Evolving Skies, gold tag teams. Such a good box. I have a few of these. So, again, I want to say these things were like 30 bucks, maybe even cheaper. I know they had a lot of sales. These things were everywhere. So, alright, next we got the Hidden Fates tin. They do have a Gyarados one and a Raichu one, which I think are like a couple dollars cheaper. But this thing's on its way up right now, this last month here. The last few sales, $75, $73. It's now over $70. Kind of crazy. It's a pretty expensive tin. I want to say it only comes with 4 packs. Yeah, 4 Hidden Fates packs. I had a ton of these things, but I could not stop opening them. Hidden Fates was so much fun at the time. I just regret opening all those. Such a fun set, though. Alright, next on the list, we got some raw cards. This is the Ghastly from Temporal Forces. This thing has had a wild ride. A lot of people made videos about it, how it's, you know, people are messing with the market, doing buyouts. But in my opinion, this Ghastly card is one of the only illustration rares that I can think of that has all 3 evolutions in it. Please let me know down below if there is one. I cannot think of any. So I do think it is a very special card. And I mean, Groudon is like, what, 30 bucks? Yveltal's pretty expensive. Raichu's like 20 bucks. Magikarp's like 70. So I could definitely see this Ghastly, especially if you get a Meowth in there. I could see this Ghastly being a $20 card once it settles. And I mean, right now it's a $30 card. So I don't think it's, you know, hyped up that much. It's a very unique, one-of-a-kind card. Next, the Gengar Full Art from Temporal Forces is doing pretty good. Right around $20. Last sold price $19.50, then $15. Cool looking Gengar card, actually. I'm not a huge fan of any of the new Full Arts we're getting for these EXs. Sometimes they're nice, but I like this. I like the red in the background. It looks good. Next, Iron Crown. This is another one where, you know, this one definitely was market manipulation. I think it had a sale at $250, and then everything else was over $100. But it settled at right around $100, and I will admit, it is a very, very beautiful card. I finally seen it in person yesterday. Very beautiful card, and with the tougher pull rates, it should be a little more expensive. I don't think it's really worth $100. I want to say it's going to be a $60 card once it settles, and all the other ones are going to be $30, $40. But you never really know, I guess. Especially with, you know, all these new buyouts and, you know, the tougher pull rates. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking around 60 bucks. All right, next we got the Baby Shiny Pikachu from Paldean Fates. This is the most expensive Baby Shiny we have gotten. Wow, $44 for near mint. Someone paid $33 for a moderately played. Don't do that. $33 for the moderately played. Just spend the extra $10, get the near mint. And I know, you know, you might be using it for a deck or whatever it is. Everybody uses sleeves. The cards are not going to get damaged, and you're going to regret it when 2 to 3 years down the road you want to go sell that card and you have a moderately played card that you paid a good amount of money for. So always just go for that near mint copy. But yeah, this thing's just had a wild ride. It was down to 26. Last sale 44. Sale before that was the 33 moderately play. Let's see what we can get it shipped for. Click this near mint. $44 shipped from TCG Player. Absolutely crazy. Wow. Next on the list, we got the Magikarp from Paldea Evolved. This thing is still moving up raw. I mean, it's up in the 70s now. You know, near mint for $71. Someone got a lightly played for $45. Another near mint before that at $83. A lot of people are trying to get this card graded. So I've looked at this card a lot online. And when people have a very nice copy, they do charge more. I guarantee that's what that $83.99 was. You know, I'm sure it's a solid PSA 10 candidate, which is why it cost, you know, $10 more than that other one. Such a unique card, so beautiful. I've also just seen this one in person, and it is beautiful. I wish it had texture, but I love that some of these regular illustration rares are doing good. Just makes me happy. And the same artist that did that is the same artist that did this. Some of the best arts we've got in a very, very long time. This card is also still going up raw, which is driving me nuts. The last sale was $290. Again, this is another one people are trying to grade, but I think even graded, it's only like double. I think it's like $500 in a PSA 10 or something like that. But $290, I was really hoping this thing was going to come down a little bit, like all the other alternate arts, but it, you know, dropped down to $232. That was my chance, all the way up to $290. It's just crazy. Let's see what we can get it shipped for now, because there's not a lot of these on the market either. Every time I look, there's slim pickings. Yeah, about 300 bucks shipped. This card was very expensive. Way over $300, so still got to get this card. Next, the Umbreon VMAX. This card to me is just completely overpriced. It's just nuts. It's still going up. Last sale was $700. It's just crazy. I really hope down the road it comes down a little bit, but I don't know at this point, because this is crazy. Cheapest it was $491. So picture that. If you buy that at $500, you're up $200 already. What an animal of a card. Just crazy. Next, the Lugia V. Alternate art from Silver Tempest. This thing is moving up. This thing was around $100, I want to say. 115 bucks. You know, I remember that last sale, 125, 128, 150. So, pretty crazy. And everybody said this card was not going to move up because they had those tins where you got the guaranteed Silver Tempest hits. And it's moving on up. Same with this card, the Charizard V alternate art. I'm telling you, this is going to be one of the most expensive Sword and Shield alternate cards. This is the best Charizard we've ever gotten. Maybe not ever, but in a very, very long time. Just to have him battling the Venusaur in there, realistic looking art, I love it. But yeah, it's on its way up, 115 all the way up to 126. But the sales are all over the place. You got one at 116, one at 138. So let's check, see what we can get it shipped for. 115, but again, no pictures. That guy's got 11 sales, 0%. It's going to cost you about 125 bucks, $130 to get yourself a real nice copy with a ton of pictures. So again, I would not buy expensive things off of TCG Player. I just am not a fan. And last but not least, we're going to look at some graded cards. So here are all the Evolving Skies cards. And even in PSA 10s, you guys, they're moving up. Look at the Rayquaza. And again, this is Arizona TCG. You know, love this here. It has, you know, the raw prices and the PSA 10 prices. PSA 9, PSA 8, PSA 7. But look at this. $342 all the way up to $438. About $450. Just absolutely crazy. So all of these really are moving up right now in the PSA 10. You know, every one. $199 all the way up to $237. It's nuts. So this might be the time. Let's check this Umbreon. You know, if you want to get your graded cards, this might be it. $179 all the way up to $208, about 200 bucks. So even the ones that are just moving a little bit, it's moving up. We'll do one more, the Rayquaza V, a little bit cheaper cards. Let's see if this one's moving up at all. 150, and now the PSA 10 is 180. So, I mean, that's just the last 3-4 months. I'll check Sylveon. Yeah. Sylveon, oof, 175 all the way up to 230 from about January to March. So yeah, last 3 months. So everything Evolving Skies is slowly moving. It's just crazy. So congratulations if you guys stocked up on Evolving Skies and Team Up. Well, that was another Pokemon Market Monday. If you guys like this type of content, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. My name is Polkabeard. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support, you can now become a member. It's only 99 cents a month. You can also check out my eBay store, which has 100% positive feedback with over 20,000 cards sold. But otherwise, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you want to check out my dream investments for 2024, watch this video. Otherwise, see you later.